Hello! Today I'm going to be demonstrating how we will begin weaving on our cardboard looms. So, in our last video we went ahead and created these cardboard looms, as well as we attached the up and down yarn that is the warp of our weaving. So now we're going to begin weaving side to side, which is the weft of our weaving. So we will need our prepared loom, we will need yarn of different colors, we will need scissors for cutting our yarn, we will need a long needle for weaving, and we will need a little bit of tape. All right, so to begin, I have my loom. I have it positioned so that the yarn is going up and down. Okay, now I'm going to choose my colorful yarn that I'll be using to go side to side, and I'm going to cut a piece of yarn that is about the length of my wingspan, like so. Alrighty, I will begin by tying this yarn onto my first warp thread. So I'm going to loop the yarn around and tie it in just a simple knot. And then I'm going to leave this tail to hang off the side, although I will just use my fingers to push it up to the top. Okay, so now that that is secured, on the other end of my yarn, I will thread my needle. So I'm just going to put this through here, pull it through, and then with a little bit of a tail, I am also going to go ahead and tie a knot right there. Okay, so now one end of my yarn is connected to the loom and one end of my yarn is connected to the needle. And now I can begin to weave. So I have started on this end here. I'm going to begin by going under the next thread, over the one after that. Under, over, under, over. And I will use my needle to go under and over. So I'm just going to hold this down flat. So we'll go under one. I'm actually going to zoom in. There we go. Under one, over one. Under one, over, under, over, under, over, under. I'm just using my fingers to help me get over. Under, over, under. Okay. Now I'm going to pull all the way through. Pull, 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 until I have the whole yarn on there straight. And I can push it up to the top, just scooch it up with my fingers to keep it straight. Alrighty, next I'll be going back. So since I just went under this last one, now I need to go back over. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. And then pull, 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 all the way till I get to the end. And then I can scooch this up. Scooch it up, tug it to make it a little more tight, scooch, scooch, scooch. Okay, and now I'm ready to continue weaving. Since I just went under this last white thread, I will turn around and go back over. So I go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. And I can use my fingers to help me get under and over the threads. Okay, pull, 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 all the way to the other side, and then scooch it up with my fingers. Okay, I am going to continue going back and forth, until I have run out of this orange yarn, and then we will attach another one and continue. Okay, now that I have finished weaving with this orange piece of yarn and I have run out. I don't quite have enough here on the needle to go back. I am going to remove my needle and attach my next piece of yarn so I can continue on with another stripe. So I've decided I would like to switch colors to make my next stripe. So I have already cut this piece of pink, but first let's remove our needle from the remainder of the yarn. Just going to gently undo that little knot. And then I'm going to tie my new piece of yarn onto my old piece of yarn. So with the two, I have them crisscrossed. Create that knot. Okay, now I have one long piece of yarn that switches from orange to pink in the middle. I can take that pink and put it on my needle. Gently tie it on with just one loop. And then I can go back the other direction and continue weaving. So since I have just gone underneath this orange or this white piece of yarn, I'm going to go over it, under, over, under, under, over, under, over, under, all the way to the other side. Pull it through. So there, that finished up that last bit of orange that was on there. Scooch to the top. There we go. And now I can go back in the other direction, starting by going over and then under, across to the other side. Pull it all the way through. There we go. Scooch it up to the top. And in my next video, I will be showing you how we will finish the weaving once we have gone all the way through and how we will be weaving in these extra little tails. Okay, thank you so much.